The reason that we asked everybody to come here today was to be able to further educate you and have a discussion about the conclusion of the Koma investigation. On January the 31st of 2012, we had received a complaint from the Topeka Capital Journal alleging potential violations of the Kansas Open Meeting Act, which is also known as Koma, or the Act in this particular situation. And what I think is important to let individuals know is what Koma is. And Koma is basically a law that was enacted to put us into a position to where the people's business was done with the people present. In the course of the investigation, we were able to determine that technical violations were made, okay? And the court in the state basically does not, if you look at technical violations, those are really overlooked by the court when it comes to enforcement. So ultimately what happened is that we landed in a spot to where we felt as though there were substantive violations, however, we were unable to substantiate them. In layman's terms, that means that we could not garner the evidence to put forward in front of a jury in Shawnee County to determine that an actual substantive Kansas Open Meetings Act violation had occurred.
We talked to Brownback today, who said he doesn't know if he's going to change anything. He says it's an issue for the next legislative year, and he might keep on hosting these dinners in the same way he has been. Your response to that?
My response to that is that we have laid out the pitfalls and the slippery slope and the potential liability that creates for legislators. So,
Legislators told you that this is kind of commonplace, that they go to these dinners with lobbyists leading presentations and whatnot. What does that mean, I guess, for the future and whether we're going to see more of these?
you know, my hope is that with the recommendations that we've made, that our members of our state legislature educate themselves on the importance of transparency and how the citizens of the state demand transparency, and educating themselves up on Koma. It isn't a hard process. The AG's office has it down into a crash course, depending upon an hour to 2 hours, that can get everybody up to speed.